Telling your story. You're watching WCBI Sunrise.
All right, guys, so being a college student isn't the only thing Izzy Karns is doing. She is representing the state as Miss Mississippi's Teen Volunteer, and she will soon be competing on the national stage. Miss Izzy, I am so excited to have you in studio this morning.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm super excited.
Okay, guys, look, we've talked for like 10 minutes before we came on here, but we are so excited. So, Izzy, I guess let's first talk about the pageant world. It's opened lots of opportunities for you, but let's first start off getting to this national stage, all the prep work that goes into it.
Yes, so I competed for Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer for 2 years before I was crowned Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer finally.
Yes.
And whenever I was crowned, I gained right about $6,000 in scholarships.
Oh my
so
goodness.
That was huge.
Wow.
So as a freshman at the University of Southern Mississippi, that's super nice. And then also it comes with a bunch of sponsors. And so I have been working with my sponsors to get prepped for the national competition, whether it's walking, fitness, being in the gym, or working on my talent song for the national competition. I'm super excited, and I have the best board behind me that are helping me prep along the way as well.
Oh my goodness, like this sounds so much fun. So let's talk about this. You are also a spokesperson for the Mississippi Highway Patrol. Talk to me about the program that you're doing with that.
Yes, so when I was crowned, I got the opportunity to be the spokesperson for the Mississippi Highway Patrol's DRIVE campaign.
Okay.
So DRIVE stands for Driving Requires Initiative, Values, and Education, and Mississippi ranks as one of the top 5 states for teen driving fatalities.
Interesting.
Yes, so we're working really hard to reverse that statistic. So I've traveled to schools across the entire state of Mississippi, literally from the top to the bottom. And I've spoken to about 5,000 students so far. And it's just about, you know, teaching them the risks of driving so that they're better prepared to be behind the wheel.
And I find this interesting too, because you're also a young driver, so you know the distractions that are there when driving behind the wheel. Okay, so let's talk about your own campaign that you started about 4 years ago. I'm assuming you are an animal lover with this one.
Yes, I am. So my organization is called Choose Rescue, and it's where I advocate for shelter pets and shelter pet adoption. And, you know, through the years, I have really been able to help animal shelters, and I've raised $21,000 for shelters, not just in Mississippi, but across the entire nation. And that's been really fulfilling for me. So I grew up in a family with divorced parents, and my dog was the one thing that really got me through it. She gave me that sense of stability in a time that was really hard. And I know that's a type of joy that can give to people across the entire nation. And, you know, it can't be taken away. So that's really awesome.
Okay, so you're a freshman in college this year. How do you balance college life and pageant life?
So I think that it's really important to take time for myself. I always say you can't pour from an empty cup. So I do have 8 a.m. classes on Monday and Wednesday, and I don't know why I did that to myself.
It's okay. 8 a.m. is a little different in college than it is in high school. We can both agree.
Yes, it is. I would much rather be waking up late. But I took those early morning classes, and then whenever I get home from school, I'm able to kind of just unwind for a little while before I do all the other things I need to be doing. And so that's really nice. And just spending that time with my friends and family fills me back up so that I can continue pouring into my community.
Okay, so let's also talk about we've talked about the platforms you've been given, but how does it feel to be, I guess, an inspiration to other pageant girls who are looking to one day hold the same title?
You know, it's such a full circle moment because, like I said, I did work for that opportunity for just 3 years. And now standing in this role, it's, you know, so amazing that I get to act as this role model for other people and that I get to pour into my communities and show others what it means to serve. And I'm looking forward to going on to the national competition and hoping to make Mississippi proud in the process.
Now, you were talking to me, so we have our talent. You'll be singing. So are we taking singing lessons, or how does that all work?
Yes, so my talent is singing, and I'm singing the song Almost There from The Princess and the Frog.
Oh my gosh.
I really love that song.
So
I'm
sweet.
a huge Disney fan.
Okay.
And also, you know, Tiana worked really hard to achieve her dreams in that movie, and I feel like that's exactly what I'm doing going on to the national
And it's same thing with fitness. Like, you are going to be in the fitness competition with that. What, I guess, would you say is the main focus of your workout?
I'm just focusing on being the best version of myself. So it's not about looking my best, it's about feeling my best and showing up at the national competition knowing that I did everything I could to put my best foot forward. So when I'm in the gym, I'm just focused on, you know, releasing those endorphins and, you know, fueling myself for the things that I am doing going forward.
All right, so we just had some video playing. Could we pop that up for a second? Izzy, talk to me about what you're doing on in this video.
So I'm ringing the bell at Hobby Lobby in this video, and we actually have a a national partnership with the Salvation Army,
Yeah.
and so I get to work with the Salvation Army quite a bit. And this was really fun because this little girl ran up to us to put some change in the red kettle, and it was so much fun being able to talk to her. And those are the kind of moments that fill me up. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because it just feels so full circle being able to show girls what it looks like.
And then
to
we're
serve.
dancing right here in this one. So I feel like you're very high energy with all the people you're meeting in the community as well.
Yes, I love meeting new people. I feel like that's probably my favorite part of all of this is building those relationships
Yes.
because that's one thing that will last far beyond my reign.
Yes. Well, Izzy, thank you so much for coming in the studio. Guys, we'll be right back after the break.